Hey guys, Alternate State here. Welcome back to Steelrising. Last left off, we did a side quest, and then we were going towards a new main quest. Which way are we actually supposed to be going now? That way. I think. Free the Hotel des Invalides. Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to go that way, but there's another thing up over this way. So let's go see what's over here real quick, because I thought this way over here was where we were supposed to go. But apparently not. There's a big old dude man guy. There's a big old battering ram dude. Wait, have we been here before? Ow. There we go. Killed that guy. Get some cast iron. Let's see what's going on over here. We got the unstable guy over there last time. Let's see. Guarding anything? Why? It's still so dark. I feel like I need to fix that. Ooh, chest. I was gonna say a treasure chest. A treasure. Lava soir sublimator. Wait, that's one of the things I need to upgrade my health, right? Oh yeah, I also picked up new armor forever ago. 10. 20. Okay. It's bullshit armor. I feel like I already have the best armor in the game now, or something. Okay, what is... Oh, big fisty man. Sense of a warrior spirit. We just got one of those in a different area. Can we unlock this? Oh, we can. Where does this go? Oh, this was on the other side of the church area. Okay, what is the point of you over there? What are you guarding? Ow, rude. Yeah, I can frost myself. Don't you even worry. Bitch. Thank you. Alchemical spirit. Unlock. This gate is locked. Okay, so we need a key for that. So we apparently don't need to go this way yet. Alright, well at least now we know which way to go. And then... Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. I was like, I thought I needed to round the corner and the thing was right there. Oh, upgrade, yeah. You're it. Yeah. Nice. Okay, and then it was this way and over there, right? Yeah. This is where we're supposed to go. Okay, I know there was multiple enemies over here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the one. Can I do a sneaky? I looked away for a second. But I still did it. Hell yeah. Whoa, didn't even see you. Holy shit. You would have been the important one to pay attention to. Whoa! Launched him into the wall. Nice. Alright, what is this? Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Seriously, what is the point of this? Give me my petrification grenade. Alright. This is where we're supposed to go. Where does this go? Oh! Nice. I like shortcuts. Wait. Free the Hotel des Invalides? Wait. Oh. I was like, why did I open up that shortcut if we're just going back to where we started? It's because there's a new way to go. Another module key. Nice. Seems like this might help us get to the writers area too. It's fine. Everything's fine. Grade 2 lasting affliction module. Alright. Back up here. Bear. If you know what I mean. So dark.
I am getting closer to Les Invalides.
Les Invalides.
Here, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
Ah, yes. Crossing the moat to get to the riders. That's what we want. Okay. Do I want to be up here, though? Maybe to get something over here? There's nothing over here. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if there's anything in here real quick. Which there isn't. Sweet. There's... Alright, so... This is just kind of a pointless little spot, it seems. Ow, I hurt myself. Noble spirit. Cast iron. Nice. We lack to upgrade materials. Even though I've pretty much got 2 weapons I'm focusing on right now. Ow, rude. Oh, chemical capsule. Okay. Whoa! Finish him! Mobilize 70 enemies. Nice. That's a rare achievement too. It's another one I got on accident. Essence of a noble spirit. Nice. Anything down here before we jump across? Don't touch the water. Water bad. Water bad for robots. Hell yeah. Nice. Made it to the place we need to be. Okay. Well, we know where the riders are. Ooh. Save point. Yeah, free the Hotel des Invalides. Oh, another memory.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances.
Cahiers de doléances.
Being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Rude.
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware.
Beware.
I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
I dare attack it. I dare attack a lot of things. Pair of spectacles. Okay, we got a grapple thingy. Grapple bottom jeans, boots with fur. Oh, this looks like a boss arena. Well, here we go. Free the Hotel de Invalides. Let's hope my attack button works because it was not really working very well in the last episode. Ooh, big ol' hammer guy. Or no? Oh. Okay. I attack now. The Treasurer of Les Invalides. Seems like he's gonna take a lot to break his posture. Oh, and he makes little demons. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a fun one. There's no closer thing for here. I gotta run past everybody real quick. Oh shit! Wait. There's one over here. Right? Does this make more sense? Nope, that's actually a lot farther away than I remembered. I think they're about equal distance. Ah, leave me alone. Don't follow me. Nobody told me about any weaknesses for this guy. Just keep attacking, just keep attacking. What is happening? What is happening? What was that? Why did she just like pirouette? I swear my controller is all sorts of screwed up right now. She's doing it again. Why are you doing that? Oh my god. Oh! I don't know how I dodged that. What the fuck? That's what happened last time. It's so close to breaking his posture, though. Okay, I almost died there. Whew. So my life flashed before my eyes. Whee! Alright, alright. I'm gonna get this guy. Get him this time. Stop sending your little lightning bats out. Ow. Can I? No, lightning bats. No, bad time. I can't. Why is it not recharging? There we go. Holy shit. Whoa, what is that? Woo! Don't like that. Oh, owie, my body. Oh god. I dodged. Oh god, you're just spending way too long charging that attack. Last healing. Fuck! Oh, I got him! Whew. Les Invalides. Defeat the Treasurer of Les Invalides. Oh my god. Do I get another new power? Double jump, maybe?
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne, take
Suzanne.
my hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention.
I'm not
I
here
have
to
come to
torment
rescue
you.
you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance.
I'm Aegis. I'm the bestest. Before he woke up.
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful.
So
and there
big,
was this
so
commanding
powerful.
voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
Who are you?
monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances.
Oh, of course.
Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation
Well, who are you now?
suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most
Makes
of all,
sense.
for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't
Église
stand a
Sainte-Marie.
chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What now?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I know of a place.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
You will be safe there. Oh, I'm actually taking him. Wait, but the boss left a an item on it. I want to get it. I gotta get there. It's probably another module key. What the fuck, man? I hope it's still there.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
À la bonne heure.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
This group.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing,
That's what I do.
we still have hope.
I'll go find him.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here
Voyez-vous.
whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
Pretty
For
thick.
2 whole days, the
I like 'em
patriots in the
thick.
quarter consolidated the outer walls
The walls
to
are-
make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
The monks.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They
Mon
are
père.
secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
Nice. My headquarters.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean?
We're not going to betray
You all
him,
seem
are
to
we?
be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille,
Bastille.
it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Monsieur
Very
Marat.
well. I will go and find him.
Okay, doke. New mission. But we gotta go back to that boss and pick up whatever he dropped. And also see if
Monsieur
we
Necker.
can do
I owe you my life, madame.
the side quest
So
that was still
I'm
there.
embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do it.
Do not fear. You have my full
I want to
attention.
complete all of the
Suzanne,
missions.
my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure.
I gotta go
Mon
look
Dieu,
for her.
what have I done to deserve such a fate?
Mon Dieu.
Why is the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Selflessness. Sense
I will
faith.
look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides, we were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie,
So
on Rue de
same
Bourgogne.
place I was just at.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister.
Your eyes
On
are
my
so
life
big.
and my fortune as well. I refused to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced.
Remuneration.
And
That's
I
a fun
personally
word.
filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must
Okay.
not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
I'll do
Do I
what
have
I
any
can.
chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed
I'll
precisely
just bring
to that
it here
effect.
then for you.
I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round at Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Alright. So I have new main missions. Oh. To Abbe Gregoire Parish Priest of Montpellier, the rules of our order forbid us from taking part in secular affairs. It is through prayer, and prayer alone, that we shall save the souls of those whom the Lord in his holy grace decides to call back unto him. I entrust you with the reliquary of brotherhood, and pray that you, as well as those who seek shelter by your side in the refectory of our convent, will keep it safe from the destruction that could befall us. May God keep you and protect you, Father Etienne Prayer, Order Observant Frère Mignon.
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
Okay.
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you.
I can't see you.
It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
Leave it at that. Let's fight against slavery. Oh god, there's so many things.
What is the aim of this
Let's just ask everything.
organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence on those who are in a position to improve the lot of our unfortunate brethren. Our numbers grow by the day, and we have many illustrious members, such as the Comte de Mirabeau and the Marquis de Lafayette. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the abbot that founded the group.
Good old Brissot. Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, mon père.
Mon père.
He should have arrived hours ago. Alas, there has been no sign of him.
I hope to God that no misfortune has befallen him.
Circumstances.
What fate does the kingdom reserve for those with black skin?
According to tradition, any enslaved person who sets foot on French soil is freed.
This rule is most problematic in the eyes of planters in the colonies, who would seek to maintain their precious labor force.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities, they live in fear of the raids carried out by the Marshalsea.
Are you not subject to these laws, Monsieur Raymond?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father, and also to have received an education, and to be wealthy.
Naturally, that makes all the difference.
All right. What about your
You are
presence?
quite a long way from home, Monsieur Raymond.
I haven't been back to Saint-Domingue in nearly 5 years. I left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king. I hoped to convince him to use his automats for agricultural work. I was of the belief that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved brethren. Alas, it was all for naught. I was only able to get an audience with the Minister of the Navy, and even that was granted reluctantly. Later, when the king convened the Estates General, my hopes were renewed. I saw it as an opportunity to make our voices heard. And then, mon Dieu, what a disaster, Aegis. What a complete disaster.
Alright. What's bothering you?
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of
Besides all the
Club
stuff
Massiac,
we already
Aegis?
talked about.
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santilles, our most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money, and their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between two planters from Basse-Terre. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I
No
fear
idea.
they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will
Sounds
not let
awful.
these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we
we
must
shouldn't.
look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You
Okay.
speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre?
I can't say him.
S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You
Free
preach
them.
abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all
Saint-Domingue.
these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
Any reform, revolutionary or not,
interesting
must
perspective.
be taken step by step, with moderation and prudence.
This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his
There's
own
a
land.
whole lot of talking going
Calm
on.
yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What
Wanna go
Monsieur
back
Raymond
to
has
murdering
related to
things.
us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible. Aegis,
Sleepless slaves.
you're the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Massiac alive.
Okie doke, I will do that. Investigate at the hotel. There's a lot of from San Domingo, 20th of March, 1789. God willing, this letter will reach you before the Estate General. We encourage you to rage whilst at Versailles, and not merely stick to agricultural issues. We must argue that we have no deputies, and that whatever the white representatives demand should not be the law for us. Stand strong and fight the contempt that they have for us. We also recommend that you speak with Monsieur Necker. His charitable work exude humanity and hint that he is a man who is open to the oppressed. Farewell and good health, your friend and brother, Francois Ramon. Do you have anything left to say?
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Steps to be
how do
taken.
you intend to counter the king's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have
Oh,
my
that
full
sucks.
attention.
You should know that I am a gunpowder commissioner. As
Commission
such,
gunpowder.
I oversee the
Got it.
provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, L'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsangy has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a
Invalides.
warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing.
So I gotta
Do
go
you
find 'em.
realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
Not
It's
good.
possible. One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris.
That's a lot of
Whether it is still
gunpowder.
in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then,
Urgently.
if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder. You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate
always
of
chiming in with
situations.
my other
You want to
conversations.
deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it.
Bring it back here.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Here's the hangar where the gunpowder is stored. How about you? Can you give me more missions?
Monsieur Bailly,
Mademoiselle, I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
The notes found at Dr. Lemignon's
I
home.
found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Oh yeah,
Let me see.
that was a side quest.
Je vois.
Je vois.
These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it
Taking
say?
a drink.
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois.
It's getting
I
exhausting.
believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
Acid,
My
that's
apologies,
prussic.
Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
Goodbye, Monsieur B.
Oh god. Got so many things. Okay, talk to both of them. Pick up this. L'Homme de Purple. Number C23. A political and impartial journal by Monsieur Marat, 11th of May, 1789. What use are wit, finesse, audacity, and tenacity if they're not employed in the favor of the common good? The people shall not forget that a year ago Monsieur Necker signed a pact of organized famine by announcing in the summer of 1788 that the threat of shortage to come, he had deliberately stoked the high cost of bread. Then, using this inflation as pretext, he established a public monopoly, depriving bakers of their freedom to produce the supplies as they see fit. This, dear readers, is how the philanthropist has monopolized all of the grain in the kingdom to allow his accomplices to benefit from speculation. His friends, ministers, lords, heads of the judiciary, and other clever scoundrels were involved in this plot. Together, these brigands built a profitable business in the misfortunes of the kingdom with the support of all the servants, whores, and whores of the court. My pen is free. Citizens will relentlessly pursue Monsieur Necker as long as he remains in the helm of kingdom's affairs, will reveal his crimes, unable to escape the righteous anger of the people that starves to save himself by taking flight. Trying to read it as quickly as possible.
From Monsieur Marat?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I have it on good
Ready to talk to
authority
you.
that he is in the quarries in Montmartre. He's
Montmartre.
the only person who could show you a way to reach the Bastille. Don't
Bastille.
forget.
Okay. The popular uprising.
Is your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless.
That
Even
sucks.
if they were armed and formed into battalions, the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who try. They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This
That's
makes
intense.
it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire. What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious
Interesting.
sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory. And that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without needing a key to wind them.
And that's how I'm getting stronger,
Now that
too.
I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately,
shit.
they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew
this
what these
metal
lanterns
is.
were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
You don't want to do
Take a
that.
look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories, near Vaucanson's workshop.
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, very good.
Molybdenum?
Tiens donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
Obtain vitriol.
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked.
Dang, I
can't
have
tell
so
you
many
any more
missions
than
now.
that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He
Monsieur
uses
Bailly.
similar substances in his research.
Oh god, everybody's over here. Right. Ah! Mirabeau. I'm gonna talk to everybody. Where the fair?
Minister Necker claims that you are a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame,
Perhaps.
is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must
don't know.
get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the king's chambers.
What lock could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said
don't
it was
know.
indestructible.
Oh, I see.
Taking his word for it.
Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur Bailly.
Okay, I
Why
gotta go
don't you
talk
ask
to him.
for help?
I'll be
Gotta
sure
go talk to
do
him
so.
about a few things
Now,
now.
who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well, our gunpowder commissioner.
Man.
I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
Wait, you had
You are
another
forgiven for
dialogue.
everything.
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
You had another document or dialogue option. Where'd you go? You had another dialogue option too. Okay, apparently not. That's y'all.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Oh god. Prussic
What is
acid.
prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis, is everything all right?
Huh? Oh, just thinking. Amra
I would
Defia.
like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur Lavoisier?
And how can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
I don't know. I have explosives in my
It was
pocket.
Monsieur de Mirabeau's idea.
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculousness? I suspect he knows full well whatever he's playing at. Where is the animal?
Where is
so we
he?
can ask him what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an urgent matter to attend to.
Eh bien, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
madame. If I could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication, I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
I understand.
I understand.
I did not find the warehouse.
Vraiment? It's
Huh?
near Les Invalides, not far from Monsieur de Vaucanson's workshop.
Okay, I know where that is.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You
Okay.
should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly.
Oh yeah,
He uses
I gotta
similar
ask him about a couple
substances in his
things.
research.
Okay.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Are you Bailly? Yeah.
How was your search at the Vaucansons' home?
I found this penknife there. I was struck with a vision as soon as I picked it up. I saw Mademoiselle de Vaucanson running from the Comte de Cagliostro. This letter refers to a hiding place.
I just
where
want to
she
go
often
back and get the
sought
item the boss
refuge.
dropped.
It's in the Jardin du Luxembourg.
The
I know the
Jardin
place.
de Cabosso.
One day, Eugène and I were walking in the Luxembourg gardens when suddenly Athenais jumped out from a hiding
Eugene?
place like a wild animal. It was a startling, almost frightening sight. The spot is on the edge of the garden, hidden by vegetation between two statues.
Okay.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you, that's all. Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might
That's
ask
good,
him.
man.
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness.
He
What
crazy,
was so
man.
important that he would put himself in such danger?
Intriguing indeed.
Wait, wasn't there one other thing I needed to talk to him about?
Have you located Athanasius' hiding place?
No, not yet.
Look carefully. Remember, it's on the edge of the garden, between two statues, hidden amongst the plants.
2 statues. Vitriol.
Would you happen to know where I could find some vitriol?
Sulfuric acid? Of course. Combined
Of
with
course.
sea salt and green copperas, we use it to polish the lenses of our telescopes. But I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory's storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame. Here is the key.
Sweet.
Goodbye,
Thanks.
Monsieur B.
Monsieur Bailey's Reserve. Okay, I don't know if I want to spend a bunch of time
Has
talking
anyone
to
seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
La Ferry.
My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Méry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Okay,
Goodbye, Monseigneur.
Allez en paix, Aegis.
go in peace. Okay, that was an easy one. We might as well talk to everybody before we go.
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you about my research. Do you have a few
okay.
moments to spare for me?
I guess.
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here.
Have you?
Then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I
And
came to
we're
quite
gonna
the
kill
shocking
him, right?
conclusion. I think,
He's not a man at all.
I believe, I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get
think-
their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis.
I think
They
we
drink
figured
from
that
the
out
animal
already, right?
essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare.
Monseigneur de la Fare.
Feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
The massacre.
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about
Okay.
the 3 Nemes.
Nemes.
These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
The
Nicholas Flamel.
alchemist.
Precisely, mon ami.
He's from Harry Potter.
And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
The Danger.
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I
Père.
fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de Ville. He had the priests
Not gonna
forcibly
remember that
removed.
name.
They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Oh dear.
Mon Dieu.
Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly,
We
Monseigneur.
gotta go find it and raid it.
Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
That is
What is
philosopher.
the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
Tell me.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Oh,
Where do I begin?
Harry
No
Potter.
one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known
I've seen it.
is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
Fair enough.
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that it remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to
Nicholas
protect
Flamel.
it. We need to know for certain.
But how?
Okay.
There are automats everywhere.
I'll
Aegis,
take care of it. My cat just
Oui,
hit
mon
my
père.
camera.
Will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Yes.
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitent's door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's
What?
only opened on Good Friday, but this year, I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession.
So you have the
Here is
key. Thank you.
Goodbye,
Okay.
mon père.
All right. We got 2 more people to talk to. Marquis de Lafayette, my dear husband, had agreed to visit Monsieur Monsieur, the director of the botanical garden this morning, and he got off the boat. He found him in a very poor state after his long voyage. However, he made a point of visiting the plantation before giving me the enlightened opinion. He deemed the soil to be excellent and recommended that the nurseries be built to grow some 500 young clove trees. Harvesting ladders should be built, as well as drying sheds and storerooms. Please tell me as soon as possible, my dear, if you agree to these arrangements. I long for you and hope with my soul to see you again in the distant land and dear to us.
Monsieur Necker.
Whoops.
Madame?
Let him continue.
Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
No.
I'm not done investigating yet.
Don't give up, I beg you.
Okay,
Remember,
so I have already
the last
talked to him.
time I saw my poor wife, we were in the Église Sainte-Marie on Rue de Bourgogne. That's
Rue de
in the
Bourgogne.
Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. As for the
Got
bones, you'll find them in the Armoire de Fer, in the Palais des Tuileries.
Palais des Tuileries. Okay. Last person to talk to, Lafayette.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
The cavalry squadron.
I went to the meeting point you indicated. I
Oh.
had an unexpected encounter there.
Get to the facts. Who did you meet there?
Madame de Polignac, the Queen's favorite. She made no
Take another
secret
drink
of
'cause
her
we're almost
reason for
done.
being in that desolate place. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your great concern.
Seigneur. The children. What happened? Tell me that nothing bad has happened to them.
That remains to be determined. One thing is certain. Charlotte and the young Dauphin are missing. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men.
Duc d'Orléans.
They apparently attacked the wagon the children were hiding in.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without an accomplice. You were betrayed.
Ah, shit.
Plague on Orléans and his damned informants. They have taken the children.
That still remains to be seen. It seems that the Duke's men were interrupted while carrying out their task. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the vermin running. But why the hell haven't they reported to me yet?
They are still
Only they
missing.
could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them?
Yeah.
The lives of these poor children hang in the balance. My hussars are stationed at Les Invalides. That's from where they were to set off for Gros Caillou.
Cocayo.
I went to the meeting point you indicated.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
Shut up, minute.
Goodbye, Monsieur.
Okay. Alright, we've talked to everybody. The last thing I want to do is go see what the boss dropped. But I'm gonna cut out my journey there, so I will see you there in a minute.
They fled in that direction.
Who?
I should be able to find a way in. I have already passed by the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
Just the hangar with the gun. Oh. Find the riders. Okay. We've got a lot of things going on now, but I'm trying to get back to the boss, which is over there, and see what he dropped, which I think is probably just a module key. So, anyways, back to it. See you in a sec. Okay, back here. Do you have a thing for me to pick up? Grade 2 reinforced armor module key, and a Ricali mag. Yeah, those are all things I wanted. Oh, and here's the riders. I might as well do this real quick too, and then we'll end the episode. Get out of here. Oh look, one of these two. Nice. Just in case anything happens. I doubt it, but. And there's a chest. So many reasons to have come back here. Quadrille, tricorn, and quadrille dress. Okay, so we found
Not a single one escaped.
the riders. I order you to go to St. Louis 4 leagues southeast Mulhouse. I forbid you and your men to speak to the passengers. You will entrust them to the Uhlans of your Hauptmann Chasseur, who will be waiting for you at the staging post in Lafayette. Alright, report the future. Wait, this is open now. Why is it open now? And now we can just get right back to the... What was the point of the... Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna end here, and we seem to have at least 2 side quests going on here, and probably more things going on, but we're gonna check those out next time. So for now, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, comment on it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like it, and I will see you all soon. Bye.